What's up, y'all? We're back at it again. It's been a while, but we're here, 2024. Happy New Year's. And today's video is all about trying to figure out a proper space to paint, to build. That's the space we're using right over there. It's not really it's not that big. I think it's a 4-foot table. But yeah, we're going to figure out what do we need? How do you make this place or space comfortable? And then from there, I'll just show little by little the things that I'm adding on. So if you enjoyed this type of video, let me know down in the comments below. But with that being said, let's get started. Okay, so this is the table that we got. Obviously, there's not that much light right now. I will bump up the ISO so we can see a little bit more clearly. But that's all the Warhammer stuff that I got. We'll do a video on that another day, but this is the table. Okay, this is a space. It's the corner of the room. First thing we obviously need for Warhammer painting, miniature painting, building, all that stuff is light. Tripods that I got, they attach like that, and we're gonna go ahead and attach this to the side. Now this is just the solution that I'm using for now. I do have another idea, but that's like down the line. I'm not trying to spend money. I'm just trying to use what I got already. All right, cool. So that is set, and now I need lights, obviously. I have one that I'm using right now. I have another one, it's the same one, that's charging. It's hard to hold this mic and then also show, but that's the light. It's a little mini light. It's a mini light. I got it for like 15 bucks on Amazon. So I'm gonna go ahead and attach one on that side, and then I have a different light I'm gonna use. But there you go, that's the first light, and then you just turn it on. I was charging it, it's pretty much almost dead, but now we got some light at least. Okay, so the next light I have right here is I believe it's called Vivtrox. Right there. This thing I've had for like 4 or 5 years. This thing is the one to get. If I can find it on Amazon, I'll link it down below. But this thing is powerful. And there's a little thread right there, so I'm just going to go ahead. So I have the charger, and then I have the cord. We'll plug that in right there. And then this will just get plugged in right behind there. And then we got 2 sources of light. Okay, so I did have a little problem. I had to move the desk forward because this cord wasn't long enough, but it works. That thing is bright compared to this little thing right here. Oh my gosh, hey, it works though, but okay, sweet. So we have light. Okay, cool. Next thing we need is, I don't like the texture of this, and it also makes noise, like especially at night. So I have this like little mat, a little black mat that I'm using for now. It slides a lot, but it's all right. I mean, it's better than nothing. So I recently just bought this, actually today. So on one side, it's all black, and you can use this for taking photos. And then the other side has measurements. I don't know if you can see that really clear. There's some goo on here that I need to get rid of. So I'll clean that later. Okay, so we're starting to get somewhere. So we got light, we got a mat so that paint doesn't splatter, and we got this army painter cutter where, actually now that I think about it, it actually is going to be very useful so that I don't cut through things, because I've totally done that a lot. Next thing is army painter yet again. I got this wet palette. I haven't ever used a wet palette before, and I think this year I should probably start using a wet palette. I got this one right here, and we're just gonna go ahead and set that up, put it to the side. Boom. Okay. Now the next thing I'm using is, I gotta have my tools out. And just a heads up, this is the tool set that I'm using. You gotta have your tools out. And then I think the last thing I'm gonna grab is the paint. Now, I'll show you the situation that I have with the paint. Well, I guess it's not a situation, but it's a lot of paint. So I was gifted this from my homie Jimmy. Jimmy, I love you, bro. Miss you, man. Praying for you, my guy. Yeah. But my friend Jimmy gave me this, and we use it. So I'm gonna have this put on the side. Okay, so this is the setup so far. We got tools, somewhere to cut on. We got paint. I have paintbrushes. I guess I could put my paintbrushes in there. So here I have a couple of just tools. I have some more paint here from Citadel. And then I got some paintbrushes. So I guess I'll pull some paintbrushes out. And then in this one, I got a dirty towel that I use when I'm painting. And then here I got some clippers, some bases, a ton of popsicle sticks, and just like terrain things that I use to build. I got a few of those. You know, I do actually, now that I think about it, I got a lot of army painter things, but I don't mind it. If you have any recommendations on brushes to use, let me know. I don't mind purchasing better tools. Okay, and the last thing I need is somewhere to sit, obviously. I have this little box that the top comes off, and I use that for storage. But this is just the right size to sit comfortably and do some work. Sweet, I like it. Check it out. Now, these things most likely would just get stacked on top of each other and then put under. Yeah, I mean, I think this is nice. I don't want too much going on here. I definitely need something longer because I would like to have this pushed back. And I probably would get like a sheet of paper, black or white, for photos. I think that's the only thing I would add that I don't have right now. Okay, sweet. So that's pretty much the setup. It's very simple. I'm curious what your guys' setup looks like. You can actually hit me up on YouTube, Instagram, on, I blanked, I think it's Warhammer 40k SF or SF Warhammer 40k. I don't know. I live in San Francisco, so that's the SF part. This quarter here, definitely don't like it. I need something longer so that it drapes down here. So when I'm recording these type of videos, yeah, I mean, we're pretty much done. I think the last thing we need, obviously, are miniatures. So for Christmas, my girlfriend got me this beast of a figure, mini, and I'm super excited. Yes, it is pink. I thought pink would be a pretty dope color scheme. I have some ideas for it. It's going to be pink white with a little bit of gold. I'm excited for that. But we got this, and I'm just starting to build a little Tau army. I'm only going to go for 1,000 points. I have a, what is that, Riptide, which looks pretty nice. I'm excited to paint this. And then this was I forgot the name for this one. I ain't gonna lie. It's the big boy. Let's call it the big boy. So building that, and then, oh no, okay, a bunch of stuff just fell. I know I'm out of focus, but we got this dude. We got a ton to paint. I'm excited, and I just bought this box right there, because obviously you need some crisis suits. Is that focused? Right there. But yeah, if you're interested in seeing how the paint job actually turns out, let me know, or just subscribe maybe. But with that being said, my friends, hey, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like this type of content, let me know. I'm trying to produce a ton more this year. I have about 8 videos lined up already and way more to come. But with that being said, my friends, have a wonderful rest of your day, whether it's morning or night. God bless, be safe, and until next time, have a good one, y'all. I'm gonna Let's start painting something. Oh.